So here is Robbie Lawler still going strong nearly 20 years after his UFC debut back in 2002. Lawler's reinvented himself a little bit down in South Florida. He believes he is in the best shape of his life in advance of this one tonight.
And by going down to South Florida and finding a new team, you saw a change in Robbie Lawler, which led to a UFC title reign that had masterful performances. The win over Carlos Condit was crazy. The win over Rory McDonald. The fight, the ability to withstand punishment and continue to press forward and hold on to that title showed you that Robbie Lawler was a different guy and was ready to reach all the potential that his coaches said from day one.
And the beauty of Robbie Lawler, too, he is the consummate fan favorite. Without even having to open his mouth, he doesn't have to say anything.
He doesn't talk.
People love him for his fighting style, and we will see if he can make one more climb to welterweight gold and glory. DC, like Frank Sinatra, this man has done it his way. The former UFC welterweight and middleweight champion, Georges St-Pierre. A lot of people believe pound for pound, DC, GSP is the best they've ever seen.
Yes, because he was able to mix everything together so well. When he was fighting a wrestler, he was able to keep the fight standing. When he was fighting a striking specialist, he was able to take him to the ground. His jiu-jitsu and just his full-on MMA game was something that we had never seen in the UFC before. Won the UFC championship at middleweight after being away for 4 years just showed how special Georges St-Pierre truly is.
In terms of MMA application of wrestling, no one has done it better than Georges St-Pierre. GSP Georges St-Pierre, set to fight ruthless Robbie Lawler. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC welterweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, ruthless Robbie Lawler. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC middleweight champion and former UFC welterweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Georges St-Pierre.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, DC, if I pass out, it's because I'm excited. Georges St-Pierre and Robbie Lawler are now underway. Really as interesting a stylistic matchup as we can put together in this welterweight division.
How could you not be excited when you got St-Pierre versus Lawler? It was unfortunate that these two timelines barely missed each other, but we finally get them in the octagon tonight. Let's see how this one plays out.
Oh, that's a big hook there. Lawler gets caught by that straight punch there. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there.
Lands a nasty body kick.
All right, early action here. We'll see how soon Georges St-Pierre. Unable to connect there. Lawler's got a cut on the forehead. Yes, he's bleeding now, so some work for the cut man in between rounds if we get there. Oh, solid kicks are landing. He has most certainly found the range on the feet.
leg kick.
Another kick to the leg now landed by Georges St-Pierre.
Oh, that was a big one there.
Oh,
Heard it again. That one landed clean.
Oh, punches and bunches.
just over 3 minutes now to go. How good is that jab by Georges St-Pierre? All right, so as a result of one of those leg kicks, he is now limping. He hasn't been rendered a one-legged fighter, but his mobility has absolutely been compromised.
Well, you can check it right now. It's easy to see. You can see that this guy has struggled. You can see that he's very, very hurt from these leg kicks. Even checking the kicks now will not help because the damage has been done.
Another powerful kick there. A lot of volume with the feet tonight for him.
It's unbelievable. He's wobbling now.
Oh! Just a nasty leg kick. That one hurt. That's hard to watch.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick.
Oh, and now a big left hand. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that. Oh, he's on wobbly legs now. Oh, he might get finished here. Oh, he dove and he landed. And there it is. Robbie Lawler, no judges needed this time around. So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's gonna be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
We sent it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 12 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Ruthless Robbie Lawler.
While the love of the game remains there in earnest for the former UFC welterweight champion, Robbie Lawler gets a big win here tonight and still loves to compete, and he certainly showed you as much tonight.
He's a throwback fighter, one of those guys that was there back in the day, right? Big power, big strong, big durable guy that just loves to fight. Tonight, it's good to see Robbie Lawler get his hand raised.